Hi, welcome to WarmTronics. Today's video is a general overview about our heat mat. This is what we call WTHM01. This is our first heat mat we ever made. The main difference between this and other heat mats that we produce is that it has 3 temperature settings. We have low, medium and high. Now the reason we invented this heat mat was because whilst working in warehouses and cold environments, we found that customers were experiencing very high energy bills, and therefore we've invented this 36 volt low voltage heat mat. We're only about 220 to 240 watts, whereas most other heaters are about 2000 watts, so about 86% more efficient. So most of our suppliers are based here in the UK, which means we can build really good partnerships as we're really focused, and a priority of ours is manufacturing here. So some examples of working with some of our UK suppliers, like I say, and then we assemble it and manufacture it here in the UK. So the metalwork, for example, this is manufactured by our fabrication partner in Reading. The rubber, this is manufactured by our rubber supplier in the southwest. The control panel, this is manufactured by our supplier in Devizes. The power supply unit here, this is done by our electronics manufacturer in Wiltshire. So those are some examples of the components. We then bring those into our factory here and we assemble them for the customer. Assembling here in the UK is a real priority for WarmTronics. It means we can deliver a high quality premium product for our customers. So here we have our heat mat on full power at the moment. If I just take you back through the controls, you've got blue, which is standby. 1 light is low, medium 2 lights, 3 highest temperature. The temperature will range between 35 to 40 degrees, dependent on whatever environment you're in. That might be in a minus 15 degrees cold warehouse, or you might be in a 10 degrees workshop. Either way, it will always get up to 35 to 45 degrees, normally within 20 minutes or so of turning the heat mat on. The ability to do that is by our technology in this control panel here, which regulates the heat across our heat mat. We use far infrared inside here, and this is one of the biggest USPs of our heat mat versus other heating systems in the marketplace. So far infrared heats the object through. So whilst you're stood here on the heat mat, it'll warm up through your boots and through your shoes, and also within 1.5 meters of the heat mat. So that also means that the side of the standing workstation here will start to warm up. You'll find the underneath and here of your desk will start to warm up as well. So within 1.5 meters, it will slowly warm up the area around you. So whilst you're here working at your workstation, you should find that not only is the difference compared to alternative heaters is that maybe they're blowing hot air on you. We're warming you through, allowing your fingers to be a lot more comfortable and easier to use whilst at your workstation. As part of our journey, we have had our heat mat tested and certified by TUV Rhineland, the testing laboratory, both here in the UK and Italy as well. It's a patent design, and we've also been very fortunate to be supported by a number of grants from the Leeds Enterprise Partnership and the European Development Fund. So whilst developing our heat mat, the reason why it is on the floor and located on the floor is not only to warm you up through the body, but it's also because we've included an anti-fatigue mat. So a lot of our customers already have these on their workstations, and after 4 years of research and feedback from customers, we've chosen this 4mm high stud profile, which has a grip texture as well on the top, with a comfort rubber below it. From research done by Texas A&M University, productivity is said to improve by 46% if you're stood at a desk rather than sat down. Therefore, after the customer feedback we received, this is the model we've chosen. Another positive feedback we've had from customers is around staff retention during the winter months. Warehouses and workstations can be a very cold place. Now, their team can choose what temperature they'd like to be. Everybody likes a different temperature at work, so they can have a low temperature, a medium temperature, or a high temperature. And this has helped their staff retention during those peak winter months, especially in the online retail sector around Christmas peak. We use a 36 volt power supply. We use very little energy here at WarmTronics. We only use 220 to 240 watts. So this here helps reduce your carbon emissions. It runs off a standard UK plug socket, plugs straight into the wall. So we take this here from 240 volts into our power supply unit down to 36 volts to power the heat mat. So another requirement after doing 4 years of research with customers was to ensure it's a portable heat mat. We all know different processes change within businesses and warehouses and manufacturing facilities. So our heat mat is very easy to move. It can be moved anywhere as long as you have a plug socket nearby. Thanks for watching the video today. If you'd like any further information or a demonstration, please get in contact. Thank you.